AniBaeB, welcome back to my channel. Today we are discussing Attack on Titan. I know you hype because I am too. I have been waiting for this to come back. This is absolutely one of my favorite anime and I cannot wait to see what they do. I might have snuck and read the manga just a little bit just to give me a taste, but it's clearly not the same. I need the visual. So we are going to talk about episode 1 and 2. And we are going to get into it. So obviously, let's jump right on in. Season 4 opens up at war. It's been about 4 years and the Marlians are at war with the Mid-East Allied forces. Now, we see new warrior candidates. We see Falco and we see his brother try to save him because he hit his head and he runs back into the bunker. I think it's called bunker. So Colt goes to give a report to the general, and that's Maggot, by the way. And he basically lets him know, like, listen, they got this shit on lock and we need to release the Titans. But Maggot is like, hell no. You see they got these anti-Titan bullets. We are not fin to lose any more Titans, because if you remember, they already lost the female Titan and they lost the colossal Titan. So he's not taking any more chances because people are adapting and it's not a guarantee that they're just going to take over these wars all the time. All the Eldians, they got about 800 strong, about to send them into battle, see how far they can get, and then we'll try to take it from there. Now all the Eldians is shook. They on the floor, they about to throw up, they scared, they like, oh hell no, I'm really about to fight in this war. We are introduced to our girl Gabby. Now Gabby is a war candidate. She is that person in class that's always overachieving, answering all the damn questions, acting like you know, she will die if she does not get straight A's. Super annoying. She knows that she's the best and she's hella insufferable. Like, can you shut up? But she's a bad. Gabby pulls up like, hold on, I can do this and I can do it by myself. Like, you trying to risk your whole army or you trying to risk one person? Like, if it's like, at first it's like, oh hell no, you see all the money we invested in you, like we're not about to just throw you out there. And she's like, okay, well, if I'm worth more than the army, then, you know, be that as it may, I know you love me that much. So he's like, okay, go ahead and do what you do. So Gabby undresses. She acts like she's like a victim or whatever the case is. And she puts her hands up to surrender and she walks towards the armored train. Now, the Mid-East Allied forces, they're supposed to shoot her. So they in the tower and they going back and forth. I don't know why, but they're going back and forth about shooting her. They end up not shooting her. She falls down to the ground and they're like, what the hell? Like, did this chick die? But no, she has grenades wrapped around her leg and she's timing it so she can blow up the armored truck. At the end of the day, she is successful. She runs away celebrating, but they're like, oh nah, we about to let that chopper off. And they start, it's a whole thing. She's about to die. And then the Jaw Titan comes out and saves her. Now, mind you, when all this is going on, Falco runs out and it's like, okay, what you finna do? So I'm thinking there's a love connection there. He must be in love with her because you see that she's about to die and you run out. You're not even a Titan. Like, what are you doing? You can't save her. But it doesn't matter. He runs out and does that anyway. So Gabby pulls up, gets the job done. Everybody is hyped. They're like, yes, we about to do this. Then they pan to our boy Rainer. Okay, first of all, I do not like Rainer. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe he will redeem himself in later episodes. I don't know. It kind of seems like that's where they're going with it. But I don't care. I do not like him. But what I will say is that Rainer did not come to play with us this season. Okay, he had an extreme glow up. Like, I'm gonna put examples like here and here of before and after because Rainer is a daddy now. Okay, and I don't mean that in the sense like, yes, he's a father. No, like, he's a zaddy, okay? And I don't like him, but I can admit that. So he had a glow up. I don't know, that depression, that anxiety, something was hitting different for him and glowed him up. Now he's in there. We see him in the train with the Zeke, not the train, the plane with the Zeke, and they are about to take over the tower. They got mad Titans with them. So they let the Titans go. They got them wrapped up. They look crazy as hell. They're like some damn sardines, but they let them drop out. Zeke, you know, he calls them to life or whatever. So they out there doing what Titans do, you know, eating people, destroying stuff, doing their job. Zeke and Rainer drop out. They turn into the Titans. Now, Rainer glowed up, but stupid self gets hurt because there is a second armored trade, and they blow off this man's hand, part of his arm. He's getting messed up in battle, okay? He finally gets his head in the game, starts taking out the train, starts taking out these people, and it's a full-on battle now. Zeke heads to the harbor so they can just take that over and this war can be done. He throws up some bullets, you know, Beast Titan got that arm, got that cannon. He throws that, but he wasn't prepared because the Allied forces hit back and he was kind of hurt. It actually took Rainer to come in and shield him for a second so he could regroup. And then on the second time, that's when he sunk their ships. Now the war is over, it's done. They done captured everybody. Everybody is celebrating. Everybody is hype. Marley won the war. Episode 2 starts off with a military meeting. Marley won the war, but they are not too happy, okay? Because they are realizing that the other countries, they are developing anti-Titan bullets. They are getting around it. It's not an end-all be-all with the Titans. And they're like, damn, like, hold on. We won the war, but all the papers are talking about the Allied forces, how they was able to hold their own. And it's not even about us winning. Like, you know what I mean? So they are tight. They don't feel like it's nothing to celebrate. They're like, yo, we need this founding Titan. Something's got to give. Like, people are going to start building better weapons, and we're going to have a tough time taking over these people. Zeke has 1 year left in his term. He's like, nah, what we need to do is we need to take over Paradise, and we need to write an article about how we took over Paradise and we now have the founding Titan, and that's going to put all these people to rest, and they're going to be quiet, and we're going to be back on top. So the military is like, okay, so you're going to take Paradise. Zeke is being funny. He's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. But on the side, he's like, I mean, I'm going to try. So we going to see. Now, everybody else is celebrating. They're on their train ride back home. Colt is drunk. He's lifting up Gabby. He's making a speech like, yeah, Gabby did that. She's the reason why we got to win. You know, not entirely, but she did mad stuff in the war. We need to pick her up. They going crazy. And they hype. Now, in the background, Falco is a person that just be sulking. Like, I don't know, he real in his head. So he in the back looking at them like, can y'all not? He starts talking to Rainer, and Rainer's kind of like secretly trying to entice him to get the Titan for himself instead of Gabby, because the way Gabby's going, she's going to inherit the Titan. But Falco, because he's in love with her, really doesn't want her to do that. So they having a whole talk about it. They get back to Liberio. All the Eldians, they getting celebrated by their family and friends. They're like, hey, yay, you back. I love you. Now, Rainer and Gabby are cousins. They go off to a dinner, and Falco takes a liking to one of the traumatized soldiers. Okay. Now, Rainer and Gabby go off to dinner, and Gabby's talking about what she did in the war. She's hyped. The family's excited. They're so happy to have a warrior in the family, and that is going to mean that they are safe. Honorary Marlians. Now, Rainer, he's over there being mad. I don't know. Rainer was being mad stupid at this dinner, okay? He's trying to paint the people of Paradise like they are uncivilized, they are mean, they are inconsiderate. When we know that was not the truth. Rainer was a whole different person, but we gonna put him on ice for right now. The next day, Zeke talks with all the Titan warriors, and he's like, listen, we about to get the Tybler family involved in this because they are influential and people are going to follow whatever they do. So they need to get that family involved and sign off on going over to Paradise and let people know, like, this is what we need to get stuff going. Like, if we want to be that country, we need to take over Paradise. So he's letting them know that he's about to talk to them, and he's going to let the family make a statement at the Librio Festival in front of everybody to get everybody hype. And that's basically where episode 2 leaves off. Okay, babes, that is it for Attack on Titan episodes 1 and 2. If you want to see part 2 with episodes 3 and 4, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below and tell me what was your favorite part from episode 1 and 2, and we can be in the comments discussing this, okay? As always, love you guys. Thanks for watching, and check me out in part 2, okay? See you later.